It's very moving, it's very touching, it's very creative.
It was very evocative. It was a emotional kind of journey.
And it was just very, very powerful. The whole thing was very powerful.
So I'm really glad I came. It definitely pulled me out of my little world. It really expands my world. Yeah, and it's part of this one world that we live in. So I think it was an extraordinary piece. The music was great, but just ingenious things from like moving on the bench in the beginning where they're facing us, and then later on doing the same thing but facing the other way. And it was great perspective. And then that beautiful dance. And she's so much love taking it in, this beautiful dance that she has, and then death comes in. But anyway, it's profound, especially in this moment. I feel I'm coming from just listening and talking about a lot of what's going on in Israel and Palestine, a lot of death. And this, the world, there's one quote that comes, and I'll let you go. There's one word that comes, the world will be saved by beauty. And it's a Dostoevsky quote that Dorothy Day loved repeating. The world will be saved by beauty. And I think the arts fulfill that need and do it so beautifully. So I just feel very thankful that I came tonight. And very thankful for these two extraordinary artists. They truly are artists.
This time around, I really enjoyed or noticed the video in the background, and I was noticing how that changed and how it reflected with the movement. I'm not sure why that was more intriguing to me this time around than the last, but I was really pulled in. Sometimes how the movement matched the video, and sometimes how it felt just background, and I was just paying particular attention to whether I was drawn in to the video or to the movement or how they work together. So overall, fantastic performance.
I've been reading about the piece, and I know that Mark's performance style is in your face, and boy, did I get that tonight. I'm just bowled over by particularly the part where he was the bull and snorting and spitting and and how anybody can just be so in it that they can scream like that and just, I mean, it just curdled my blood. It was just very, very powerful. The whole thing was very powerful.
I felt like a precious story or feeling or some kind of relationship or presentation of something that is so like strong and has a strong foundation, but yet like the smallest thing could probably make it fall apart or break. And I felt like that was shown through the choreography itself, but also their physicality, and through their emotions and facial expressions. Like you walk into a landmark or a temple or something, and you could feel it, like there's something there, right? Something that kind of makes your movements kind of like a little bit smaller, a little bit more contained, a little bit more respectful almost. And I got goosebumps because I know what it feels like, right? So having altars of my own, my friends have their altars, everybody, people I know have altars in their own way. And like, I didn't want to put too much on the title. I didn't want to put too much on it's an offering, because I was like, oh, an offering. Okay, so we're going to see some dance. And then like, as soon as I felt that, I was like, oh, this is an offering. Oh, and that changed absolutely everything, because all of a sudden it was like watching both the dead and the living in sync with each other in this really kind of like 3D, or not 3D, but like 4D kind of way.
Si tienes